Hello guys, welcome back to Shardlight. In the last episode we tried to enter the cathedral, but we could not. So let's head back out and see what else we can explore on the map. So we're here right now, Cathedral of St. Stephen. And the Ministry of Energy is where Tiberius is. Market District East and Market District West is the same thing. Market District West is where Gordon is sitting. Amy's home is the only place we've not been so far, so let's head there.
The Reaper watches from the skies and sends ahead his birds. They let him know when someone dies, their mortal souls he herds.
It's an interesting children's song there. It's a harsh world.
If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes glow red, the Reaper will be coming to take away the dead.
So let's talk to the kids, Sally and Jimmy.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hi, Amy.
Where did you kids find that jump rope?
Jimmy found it in a field behind his house. Pretty cool, huh? We haven't had something like this to play with in a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty great. How about letting me have a turn?
Really?
Sure, I was pretty good at jumping a rope when I was a kid.
Well, okay.
Let's take a crack at it. See how many we can do. So there's some different options here.
Miss Susie went to market, she heard the ringing bell. The guards came for Miss Susie and sent her off to hello, Mr. Nero. Please do you have the time? If you don't stop and tell me, I'll kick your big behind the broken window. There was a piece of glass. Tiberius sat on it and cut up his dumb. Ask me no more questions, tell me no more lies. Germanicus and Claudius forgot to do their flies are on the bodies. Ravens in the park. Miss Susie saw the Reaper in the dark.
They certainly have some interesting children's songs. And the wasteland. That's enough.
Okay, I think that's enough for me.
That's a pretty scary rhyme you're saying, isn't it?
Only if you're scared of the Reaper, like Jimmy. He saw a raven yesterday and peed his pants. Do you believe in the Reaper, Amy?
No, it's just a story.
Yeah, I don't get how people can be scared of something like that.
Well, you're pretty brave, Tina.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't you kids supposed to be in school?
No, school got canceled this week because our teacher got green lung.
That's awful. Is she going to be okay?
Dunno. She didn't look too sick, so maybe she'll be back soon. I hope she is. Miss Campbell is nice. I'd be sad if she got sent to the quarantine zone.
I'm sure she'll be back next week. You'll see. I'll see you kids later.
Bye, Amy.
So let's take a look at the booth here.
I can't get to the flowers. They're sealed up inside the booth.
Beware the red-eyed ravens. They mean the Reaper's near.
It's
He'll
way
take
beyond
away
repair,
your loved
and
one,
closing it
and
wouldn't
I'll
really
hold
serve
you
much
whole
of a
dear.
purpose. I'd love to tear it down, but it's practically fused to the wall.
So let's head inside Amy's home.
It's nice to be home. I just wish I could forget about everything and stay in for the rest of the day.
So Amy is a mechanic, so it makes sense if she lives in a garage, I guess. Let's take a look at these photographs. That's her dad.
He was always so happy when we were fixing things together. Not the most flattering angle, but it's a nice picture anyway.
So here's Denby and Gus in the background as kids. We met them at the market.
Nice to see not much has changed with these two. This was taken shortly after they were married. They look so happy.
Yeah, Amy takes after her mom a lot. See what else we have in here. The Quicksilver, a car.
I've hit a dead end on this thing. Until I find the right parts, there's not much more I can do. You're coming with me, Bucket.
So we found a bucket. Let's take a look at it.
My cast iron bucket, it's been incredibly useful over the years, especially because it's heat resistant. No, these tools are for restoration work only. I'm not risking damaging them out there. They're mostly broken, but I can't bring myself to throw them out.
I don't think there's anything else in here. Take a look at the PC.
It's not in working condition. The motherboard fried a long time ago, and I haven't been able to find a new one anywhere. It's not finished draining yet.
There's a locker here as well.
It's empty. I haven't kept anything in there for years. No time for that now. While I like looking at my childhood knickknacks, none of them will do me any good out there. Not sleepy right now.
So I think that covers everything in here. Nothing else to pick up. Let's look at this hubcap.
That's fine where it is.
Yeah, that's right, Amy. Let's head out again. From Amy's little abode.
The Reaper watches from the skies and sends ahead his birds. They let him know when someone dies, their mortal souls he herds.
So we already went to market, and we can't enter the cathedral, but we can head to the Ministry of Energy again, I guess, and see if there's another lottery job. We'll head straight through to the tower.
I have business with Tiberius.
Very good. Your weapon, please.
Welcome back. I had a vision I'd be seeing you again.
He's so full of crap. Let's talk to him again, see if he'll say something different this time.
A chill wind blows from the east. I fear this is an ill omen.
Yeah. Anything else, Soothsayer?
The stars are aligned in such a way that I feel good fortune will soon come to us all. Did you require any more spiritual counsel?
No thanks.
Yeah, that's enough horoscopes for today. Let's head upstairs.
Ah, you return!
Yes, and I delivered the letter to Danton.
Excellent, you have made contact with them. Good work!
So, do you have any more jobs for me?
Yes, as promised. As I'm sure you've gathered, Danton is the head of a group of terrorists bent on destroying the government. I need you to be my spy.
It's interesting that in this game the government is wearing the anonymous mask. And the rebels are fighting against them. So I think we have a choice here. Spy seriously? Or are you sure I'm the right person for this? Well, that seems like way more than your typical lottery job. Yeah, let's go with this option here.
I thought lottery jobs were more labor intensive. Haven't you got people in your government who do this sort of thing?
Alas, I do not. Which is why I am in desperate need of a citizen such as yourself to help me. Would you watch this new civilization we've struggled to build be undone by a group of upstarts?
No, but they don't really seem like much of a threat, just a group of idealists.
Yes. And the last time a group of idealists formed, they attempted to destroy the Ministry of Knowledge. Danton's group is an ever-growing threat, and they must be controlled and subdued as quickly as possible. Return to them. Tell them you wish to aid them. If they request you perform some task for them, do so to gain their trust. Of course, use your judgment wisely. If you break any laws, I can only offer you so much protection. When you know more of what they plan, come back and inform me. And as before, do not let them know you are there on my behalf. They would surely kill you on the spot.
I I don't know. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
I realize this is a dangerous undertaking. If you succeed, I can offer you a government job. You'll be able to receive vaccine as you need it.
So we actually don't have a choice, because we can only ask for a mechanic job, or say we have a deal, so we can only say yes to this.
I'll do anything for that kind of stability.
Excellent. I wish you luck in your task. Of course I have a backup plan. Now behave yourself, and let us continue with arithmetic.
I wish you luck on your task, young lady, and offer some advice. Beware false friends.
How did you... Right, I guess that's your job. Never mind.
So I wonder who Tiberius was talking to after we left. Let's just see if the soothsayer will say anything new.
Your aura is one of the more vibrant ones I have seen in some time.
Okay.
Nothing new there. Let's head to the elevator.
Here's your weapon back.
Thanks.
It's time to head to the market. Let's see if we can find Dalton again. There's Gus, our childhood friend from the picture in Amy's house, or garage rather.
Amy, didn't expect to see you back so soon.
Yeah, I remembered that I had something else to talk to Dalton about. No big deal, really. Don't mind me.
Whatever you say.
So let's ask Bruce to speak to Dalton.
You again?
I'd like to speak with Dalton, please.
Fine. Wait here.
So you're back. What is it now?
I know who you are and what your people are doing. I'd like to help.
I'm flattered that you want to help us, but I feel we have some matters to resolve first.
What matters are those?
Enough of these games. You're going to have to start telling me the truth if you want to get out of here alive.
What? I have been. Let's not be so drastic.
Don't play coy with me, Blondie. Do you think I'm stupid? I had you followed when you left here. I know you went to the Ministry of Energy. Now I'm only gonna ask you this once, and I want the truth. Are you working for Tiberius or aren't you?
Okay, so we have two choices here. We can either lie and say I'm not working for Tiberius, I swear, that I was doing a lottery job for him, that's all. Or we can admit to it and say that we came to spy on you. So with that sword at our throat, I think we'll just stick to the truth.
I am. I was told to spy on you and report everything I can.
Well, you're either a terrible spy, or your loyalty to Tiberius is quite lacking.
It's a lottery job. I'm just doing what I was told.
A lottery job? Oh, I see.
And what other choice have I got? It's not like I can walk up to the Ministry of Medicine and buy a dose.
I'm so sorry. You don't deserve what's happening to you. This is why we have to act. They've been beating us down for so long, nobody remembers a time when they were prosperous and free. Struggling against the system may not be pretty, but it's the only way we can improve our lives.
Danton, if she's got a connection to Tiberius, she could prove useful.
You know, you're right. Having another double agent would be beneficial to us now that we've lost Milton. But I'm not gonna make you this offer for free. I'd hate for Tiberius to outbid me for your loyalty. Instead of hoping your lottery ticket gets chosen, how about you end up with as many actual doses of vaccine as you want?
What are you talking about? You have access to vaccine?
Not just yet, but if all goes to plan, we will. I'll tell you more as soon as you help us out with something. Are you familiar with the junk vendor and butcher in the market?
Gordon and Gus? Of course. They're good friends of mine.
Then it may interest you to know that they work for me.
I had no idea.
They usually spare us some of their extra supplies, but they've been unable to keep up the last few months. I suspect they've fallen on hard times. See what's going on with them and help them if you can. Once you've finished, come back here, and we'll do what we can for you. Oh, and when you talk to them, use the code phrase, "I've got the perfect life." That will let them know you're working for me. Now get to it. Don't come back here until you've finished. And remember, I expect your loyalty. If you set foot anywhere near the Ministry of Energy, I don't want to see you meet an unfortunate end. I'm sure you understand.
So we have to do a couple of favors for the Resistance. Talk to Gus and Gordon outside here. So let's see what they want. Could also just see if Clem has something new to say.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
Interesting company you keep downstairs.
So, you're working for them now, are ya?
It seems that way.
We've been hard-pressed to find new recruits. You're a welcome sight. People are scared. Between the plague and rumors of the Reaper going around, nobody wants to get their hands too dirty if they could help it. Well, except for me.
I guess it's easier to be consistently miserable than to take a tough road to happiness.
You're starting to sound like Danton now. Be careful where you say that.
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
So let's talk to Gus first. He's over here.
It's in no condition to be operated.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat.
Let's say the code phrase here. I've got the perfect life.
How are you doing today, Gus? 'Cause I've got the perfect life.
Shh, not so loud.
Sorry. So, how long have you been, you know?
About a year now.
But why? Isn't it risky for you?
Sure, but to be honest, I kind of like the excitement. Makes me feel like I'm part of something important. Plus, things need to change. Just look around you. We can't live like this. Kids can't grow up like this. Danton's gonna bring back the old days.
Anyway, I was told you were having some trouble, so I wanted to help.
Not sure what you can do, but swing by the farm if you want. Pop was asking about you the other day. If nothing else, talk with him a bit. He misses you.
See you later, Gus.
You bet.
So we need to go to a farm and talk to Pops. But let's just see if Gordon has anything also.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
You know, if you helped me today, I'd have the perfect life.
You mean... Ah, I see. Be careful where you say that, Amy.
Right, sorry. Anyway, what are you doing to help the others?
A little extra scavenging for items they might find useful. But lately, I've been too distracted by the situation with my daughter. You'd think that for all the crap I collect, I'd have found something to at least try and make her a more effective mask. Only place I haven't had a chance to check out lately is the old Centrex factory, even though I'm not sure there'd be much of use in there. I just want her to be safe. Losing my wife was bad enough. I can't lose her too.
I know, Gordon. I know. I'll keep an eye out for what you need. You just try to relax.
That would be awfully kind of you, Amy.
Anytime.
Let's just see if he has anything for sale now.
Have you got anything good for sale?
As a matter of fact, I did manage to get something new which might interest you.
What is it?
An aristocrat guard ran through here earlier and dropped his flintlock pistol. It got a bit damaged, but I figured you might be interested in messing around with it for parts.
Yeah, I'd love to. What are you willing to trade for it?
Well, it's mostly in new condition, so it would have to be something fairly valuable. But you know I'm not terribly fussy. Anything you think I might like.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
So I guess we'll have to trade him something for the pistol. I'm not sure what.
I don't think he'd be interested in that. I don't think he'd be...
Attention citizens. If you
I
spot
don't think he'd
anyone
be...
with signs of advanced
I'm not sure.
be sure to report them to the Ministry of Medicine. Doing so will save lives.
So I guess we don't have anything to trade him right now, but we know he has that flintlock pistol. So let's head to one of the locations that we just opened up. Put on our hoodie, enter the wasteland. So now we have the Centrix factory here, and we have the farm up here. So let's go to Pop's farm first.
Oh God, that smell. I think I might be sick.
Amy, is that you over there?
Hey, Pop. Gus said you'd been asking after me?
It's been ages since I last saw you. Come over here and let's have a look at you.
Are you under the weather, Pop?
I'm not, but I can't say the same about my sheep. Take a look around. Hell, just take a whiff. That's the stench of failure. Things are bad. Don't know if we'll be able to dig ourselves out of this hole.
Did your sheep get sick? What happened?
Ran out of feed, so half of them starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. Haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. Farm's gone barren, and now the only thing I'm feeding is ravens. Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to keep the rest of the flock from dying, I'm done for.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might help.
That'd be mighty kind of you.
Why are all these ravens hanging around?
Well, they're hungry too. Now that they got plenty of carrion, it's an open buffet for them. Little bastards have gotten bold too. Nothing I do seems to keep them away for long. At least having them around means nobody comes snooping around. They run off at first sight of them thanks to that kooky Reaper cult.
I think we're having the same kind of day.
What's the matter?
This morning I found a man underground. He'd been crushed underneath some rubble. And pulling that trigger was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
I'm sorry, Amy, but it sounds like you did the right thing.
Did I, though? I could have found someone to help. Why did he have to die?
You listened to what the man wanted, it sounds like. In this hellhole, that's all we can ask for in our last moments.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Like he said, even if you had gotten him out, you wouldn't have had much of a life left to live. It's not something anyone likes thinking about, but it's reality.
I know. I mean, I see death almost every day, but this was different somehow. Thanks, Pop. I think I needed to just get that off my chest.
Anytime, Amy.
I didn't realize you knew so much about the Reaper cult.
I don't, and I don't want to. They're just a bunch of freaks who think worshiping the Reaper is gonna make them die quicker.
But I thought the Reaper was just a story.
It is, but they think the Ravens are a sign that the Reaper is on his way to take them away from their woes. So naturally, any half-wit who believes that crap and sees a Raven gets scared and goes running in the other direction. Bunch of bullhickey, all of it. Anyway, it's best if you stay away from the Reaper cult. Don't want to put any ideas in your head.
Don't worry. I met one of them earlier. I'm not going anywhere near them if I can avoid it.
So let's see if the code phrase will work with Pops, if he's a part of the resistance as well.
I'm sorry you're having trouble, Pop, but I've got the perfect life.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. Did Gus not tell you?
Tell me what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Whatever you say, Amy.
So Pop's not part of the resistance at all?
I have to go now.
Come back and visit whenever you like.
Alright guys, we'll look around the farm in the next episode. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you all next time.